Hello guys, welcome to Sala's Chop. So we're gonna do a little bit of working on the Corolla TE72 or TE72 or how other people know Corolla, the KE70. Yeah, I think. But this one's the chassis TE72. But we're gonna work on, I think maybe the shifter, maybe. And I'm probably gonna relocate the battery to the back so I could kind of mount the fuse box, make it better, make it look cleaner. Also, I got rid of all the extra lines that I had, like all the vacuum hoses, and also I cleaned all that stuff. I deleted some of obviously the vacuum hoses, all the sensors that were not required because it has a Weber carb. Obviously, it doesn't have a stock or original carburetor, so it doesn't need that. I fixed the heater core. There you go, my bad. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. And I fixed that. So the valve was rusted, so it wouldn't go up and down. So I fixed it, but I also found a seller online and I was able to get the valve. It's in better condition than mine, so I'm probably just gonna swap it out because it's not as rusted, but it moves back up and down. Mine as well because I fixed it with WD-40 and I cleaned a little bit of rust off of it. And that also, I'm taking away the AC condenser from the inside, taking the box out because I'm just gonna leave the heater on. I don't need AC on it. I mean, I should leave it on, but I would have to find a pulley for the AC and a compressor, redo all the lines, all that stuff. So I don't need that. So I'm gonna remove the box, and I was able to find from Japan. I ordered the original ducting that goes from the blower motor to the part where it throws the air. So apparently the ones that didn't have AC have that ducting. So I'll show you how it looks. It's like a big freaking thing. That's about it. I do have to do the wheel bearings on it. I'm gonna do that later. Right now, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta figure out what else I need. I do want to figure out why it vibrates. I think it might be the wheel bearings. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll figure that out. But for sure, today, or tonight, I should say, I do want to do the shifter for sure. That's for sure. Hopefully I could do that. I don't have the original bushings. I might have to not do. I won't be able to probably do that unless I have to buy the new bushings for it. So it could be just stiff. Might as well, it's going to be out. Might as well replace them, right? So I have to order that. I have to go online and check that out. And I was also able to find some door cards for it. So I'm gonna replace the door cards. Well, never had one. Never had a door cards. They're different colors, so I'm probably gonna spray paint them black or dark blue. I'm still debating what interior I should do. I'll let my badass viewers, my 150 something subscribers, thanks to them, I'm able to afford all this. Yeah. But I'll see what else I do on. I'll guide you guys, or you guys guide me. It doesn't matter, right? Well, let's continue with our work then. Oh, and I forgot to add to my video, I was able to get also a passenger side mirror. So we're going to install that too. So now I'm going to have a passenger side because these cars from factory don't come with a passenger side mirror because they're old school Japanese cars. They only came with the driver's side, left-hand side, not the right-hand side. So I was able to get one too. Obviously, I mean, people out here in the States sell them for like, if they were freaking gold. I was able to get it for like $30, but the shipping was way more than that because it comes from Japan. And you guys know buyye.com gets you with the shipping for sure. So let's see. Well, it'll be easy to install that. I just got to remove the plastic and that's it. I'm probably gonna not install the door cards because I want to do the dead sounding on it, and I want to fix if it has any rust. My window regulators are iffy because I welded them and they're not well, so they go up and down. But I want them to go smoothly, not me able to have to hold the window to help them out. So I'm probably gonna try to get some better ones. It's really hard because everybody wants to sell them like if they're worth like gold. So we're gonna try to do that. I ordered some parts. I'm still waiting on them. I'm waiting on some rear lights because mine have a little crack, so might as well replace them. I was able to find some on eBay in the States, so I don't have to pay custom fees and all that stuff. I have ordered extra parts like interior stuff, but I'm still waiting on the site to hit me back up. Waiting on that, but I'm probably gonna order some more little other things later on in the future. I still want to learn how to do their upholstery. Obviously on the seats go, I want to keep the original stuff. But that's about it, guys. Let's continue. Less talking, more doing, right? So, you know, it's trouble when you bring out the stuff, right? So the threads are a little messed up on the screws. So I'm going to retrace them back. Hopefully, I could. Well, one was good. This side was perfect. So I'm going to trace it all the way down. Chase the threads. Hope, right? But if it's perfect on the other side, nothing special. We'll see how it goes. Also, the door panels that I got don't work. They're for a different model. Yay. So they're shorter. They're for a wagon. Didn't know wagons were different. But things we learned, right? But that don't matter. We're gonna figure it out. I'll probably just end up doing some custom ones. Doesn't look like it's that hard, so we're gonna do that, hopefully. All right, it's going in. It's going in, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Door panels don't work, right? Oh, let me show you guys. So, air duct is gonna replace that section for the AC, the condenser, or the evaporator. I think it's the evaporator. And this is gonna replace that box. Weight reduction. Right, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna figure out if I can remove the dash pad oblique, and we're gonna see if I could get these screws on. I gotta chase out the screws as well. The threads are a little messed up on the actual screws, or I could just buy new ones. That means I have to find the same size, and I would rather use original. Original is better. So I was able to clean out the threads, chase them out. So everything's good. So let's see. Way smoother. Two of them were like, I think a little bit of the aluminum. I think it's aluminum. That's why. So we're gonna go install them right now, and push so that we don't break more stuff than we already are. So pretty much this is how it goes. So to remove the old one, you just remove the screws. These 3 screws pops out. That's it. You remove the grommet that goes in there. You don't need it anymore, and then you just shove the mirror. Well, obviously use mirror in there. And screw it back in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. There you go. A little bit sideways. It's in there like this. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to screw it in with this handy dandy tool. Okay, it's installed. There it is. I think I'm going to try to 3D print this triangle right here. I think it has for sure a clip here. The one. But this is how it looks. Obviously it's old. So it's a little crispy right here. Ooh, too damn crispy, actually. God damn. But it moves. That's all that matters. Hopefully I don't lose it on the road. If I do, I'm going to cry. But that's it, man. Look at that. Yeah, I got a mirror. All right. On to the next project. I'm going to get rid of that. Put it somewhere else where I can hold. Oh, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys what I removed. Removed all the hoses that were here. And sensors, and just connected it to that right there. That was plugged. Thinking about getting rid of this one. Goes here, but I just need the T, that the little plug that goes there. Then I'll be able to plug it. Then put the like a little filter in there and make it look somewhat clean, right? I'm probably gonna paint the valve cover maybe later on, whenever I feel like it. I do want to do the flush on the radiator for sure. Put like some flush stuff. Yeah, I want to clean that stuff. I want to adjust the fuse box, make it nice and clean there. Redo the wiring for the lights because it looks like, like this. As you can see, they use that. It's pretty bad, but yeah. Also, I want to do like I've seen other cars where they put like a little light strips around it. I really like that. Gives it more light to the engine bay. Obviously, my engine bay is dirty, but I don't care. As long as I can see stuff, but yeah. So that's the little valve that I'm going to replace. Right here, here's a little piece that I gotta replace, but yeah, that's about it. I want to replace that valve, put all the hoses back how they have to go, so obviously a little bit decent, and hopefully everything's good. Headers are on, everything's good. I also gotta fix the exhaust because it's broken, but don't worry about that right now. that's about it. Okay, guys, to remove the dash is not hard. You gotta remove 4 10mm bolts. They're underneath. That's one there. So it's 2 here, 2 on that side. Screw, that's this one, goes right here. And then there's one on the same side. And then obviously the cluster. I think you remove the cluster. I don't think you have to, but I did. And then there's 3 screws here on the bottom. And if you have obviously your glove compartment, obviously I don't have one because they removed it. You have to remove that, and then it pops out. It has a little clip right there that you just pull, and it comes out. And that's it, man. It's legit all the freaking thing. I'm gonna try to do Bondo and fix it because they don't make these no more. And if they do, it's probably overseas, and you have to pay a lot of stuff for it there. So we gotta make do with we got. Let me see. I'm gonna clean up this. I want to do the rewiring for the stereo. My cluster's lights didn't work because they didn't have enough. I have an extra cluster. I'm gonna connect it. See if the lights work. So lights are on. I mean off. Obviously it's dark, but just verify that the lights actually work. Here's those work. No, it's just that the lights were missing. That's why on that one. So you gotta remove all the light bulbs on this one, then do that probably, put on the other one, and we'll be good. Hopefully the other one works. Okay, let's continue. The AC box was right here. It's only 2 screws, and then it pops out pretty much. Disconnect these cables. I was able to get the vent stuff fixed. It was just literally off the little knob. I was able to fix the cool to where it closes fully. Oh yeah, right there. Closes fully right there. Right there, it's closed. I don't know if you can actually see it. Got it. Well, now I gotta figure out how this fits on there. It's a little weird, but it goes in there for sure. It does. I can't verify it, but it might go like that actually. And obviously connects there. I just shoved it in there nice and neatly, and then that's it. And then they don't have heater. Obviously connect the heater hoses, the coolant to the heater core. That's it. That's pretty much it. I gotta fix that. Obviously, I showed you guys I gotta fix the dash lights. I ordered some LED lights for that. That's about it. Then I'm gonna work on the dash. You guys didn't see that. But that hopefully I'm able to get the other vent that goes right here to this side. And I think there's a vent that goes to the other side over there. I tried to order it, but like we don't know. Yeah, that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do for tonight and call it good. Okay, so I figured it out right when I turned off the camera, right? It works. So these little tabs, I don't know if you can see it. So let me get a flashlight from my phone. Right there. Those 2 little tabs go in there, inserted. So once that's in there, that should be it. Practically it. And it has those screws there. I think I could technically screw it in. I might, just so it could be sturdy. And I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna nicely fit that right there. We'll figure it out right now. All right, after I fought it for like 20 minutes, I decided to take off the staples from the side. So there's a tab right here that was going on, and I just moved it that much, and then it goes perfect. There's no kinks, nothing, because when I was on the other way, there was a big old kink right here, and then over here it wouldn't fit perfect. But now it's nice. I could probably put a staple here, but this is pretty freaking tight right there where it's at. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and I think I'm gonna call it good nighties. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to. You guys know me. Appreciate the follows that I got right now. Shout out to all those followers. Shout out to the boys. You already know where at. Shout out to the women and men out there. You already know. Take care. And see you guys if you see me. And if you don't, well, who cares, right? We're still out here. Shout out to those 150 something followers that made it happen to make me able to afford this car right here. Yeah.